Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economic Updates Sunday morning, June 29, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Good morning. Dinar recaps. Senate passes Trump's big, beautiful bill with 51 to 49 vote. By Coinpedia, June 2025. In a dramatic late-night session, the U.S. Senate narrowly approved President Donald Trump's signature tax and spending legislation, dubbed the Big, Beautiful Bill, by a razor-thin 51 to 49 margin. The bill marks a cornerstone of Trump's second-term agenda, with sweeping implications for tax policy, defense, energy, healthcare, and even cryptocurrency regulation. Two GOP senators break ranks. The bill passed with only two Republican senators, Thom Tillis and Rand Paul, voting against it, citing concerns over spending levels and government overreach. Vice President J.D. Vance was on standby to cast a tie-breaking vote, though his intervention wasn't needed. The tight margin highlights growing intra-party divides, even as Trump's influence over the GOP remains strong. On Truth Social, Trump criticized Senator Tillis and vowed to back a primary challenger in 2026. Signaling an ongoing campaign to reshape the Republican Party around his core policy objectives. What's in Trump's big, beautiful bill? The wide-reaching legislation includes several hallmark provisions. Checkmark permanent extension of the 2017 tax cuts. Checkmark elimination of taxes on tips and overtime paid. Checkmark $150 billion in new defense and border security funding. Checkmark $5 trillion increase to the federal debt ceiling. Checkmark cuts to Medicaid and SNAP, with a new $25 billion Rural Medicaid Fund, 2028 to 2032. Checkmark repeal of green energy tax credits. Checkmark phase out of SALT, state and local tax deductions. Checkmark sale of 1.2 million acres of federal land. The mix of tax relief, spending boosts, and entitlement cuts has generated both praise from fiscal conservatives and criticism from progressive lawmakers. Crypto regulation tied to legislative package. One of the bill's more consequential side developments could soon affect U.S. crypto markets. A proposed merger of the Genius Act and the Clarity Act, two major crypto bills currently in progress, has gained new traction in the House of Representatives. These bills aim to establish a stablecoin framework, Genius Act, and market structure clarity for digital assets, Clarity Act. This could be the most important moment for U.S. crypto policy since the SEC's early actions, said one policy analyst tracking the legislation. House leadership is reportedly considering packaging the crypto bills together to ensure passage before the August recess, possibly delivering a major win for President Trump's pro-crypto agenda. Looking ahead. With the Senate now on board, the bill heads to the House of Representatives, where Republicans hold a majority. If passed, it could lead to one of the most significant fiscal overhauls in recent U.S. history, and potentially reshape the global view of America's crypto leadership. Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen claims XRP is a better Bitcoin. By Crypto News Flash, June 2025. Ripple's co-founder Chris Larsen has reignited the long-standing debate in the crypto community by claiming that XRP was designed to outclass Bitcoin in core metrics such as speed, efficiency, and energy usage. Speaking on the When Shift Happens podcast, Larsen praised Bitcoin's foundational role while insisting that XRP was engineered to be a next-generation improvement over it. XRP, built to surpass Bitcoin. Black Small Square XRP was developed with the specific intent of improving upon Bitcoin's transaction speed, cost-effectiveness, and environmental footprint. Black Small Square Larsen noted that XRP's architecture came from a team of really smart people, and was intended to be more efficient without losing the decentralization ethos of blockchain technology. We wanted to build a system that addressed Bitcoin's limitations, faster settlement, lower energy, and long-term scalability, Larsen explained. He admitted that XRP still has limitations, but stressed that its core value has remained intact through consistent development and community support. Criticism of Stellar and Ethereum. Larsen took aim at Stellar Lumens, co-founded by former Ripple executive Jed McCaleb, accusing the project of lacking direction and predictability. Black Small Square. He referenced McCaleb's 50% token burn and a history of constant changes, airdrops, and impulsive pivots, as a red flag for institutional trust. Black small square, successful currencies are built on stability, not sudden directional shifts, Larson remarked. On Ethereum, Larson questioned the long-term dedication of its community, implying it lacks the consistent loyalty seen among XRP and Bitcoin holders. While many in the industry speculate about Ripple's IPO potential, Larson pushed back on the idea, citing the bureaucratic red tape and short-term market manipulation by misinformed retail sellers. Black small square Ripple president Monica Long also echoed this sentiment recently, saying the company doesn't need external capital and is focused on strategic acquisitions instead. Black small square Ripple's latest purchase of prime brokerage firm Hidden Road for $1.25 billion further confirms that strategy. Analysts: XRP price could surge. The comparison between XRP and Bitcoin is being mirrored by top analysts. Charles Schremm predicts Bitcoin's dominance is being actively challenged. Eduardo Farina, founder of Alpha Lions Academy, believes XRP's growth trajectory is more realistic than Bitcoin's. Dustin Layton estimates a 23x return is possible, projecting XRP could hit $52 by year-end. Zach Rector places a nearer-term target at $15. You'd have to be insane to think Bitcoin at $106,000 is a better investment than XRP, Farina claimed. As the SEC case nears closure and Ripple refocuses on global expansion, the firm appears poised to position XRP not only as a better Bitcoin in function, but perhaps soon, in adoption and valuation. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com